Today's workshop is all about the 7-figure business growth method behind my business success. And it's great to meet you. If you don't know more about me, my name is Carolyn Soldo. I provide you with the most powerful business scaling strategies for your powerhouse business. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have grown 2 companies to over 4 million in revenues. I earn multiple 7 figures from consulting today, and we are an Inc. 5000 ranked consulting business. We have received several awards, SBA awards, Stevie awards. I'm one of Buffalo's 40 under 40. I'm also a mom of 2 and a wife of over 17 years. And what I love the most is helping my clients grow their companies with ease and elegance. So today's training will equip you with several really important things. First of all, I'll show you my business growth system to grow your company even if your income has plateaued and you feel maxed out. I want to help you get off the revenue roller coaster and create consistent, reliable income with an elevated strategy that will have you achieve more while working less. We'll optimize your pricing, charge what you're worth, and have clients see your full value. And I want you to feel confident making the right business decisions by understanding how to run a solid business. And ultimately, I would love for you to grow your company in any economy and no matter what is happening out in the marketplace. So many of you are saying, but Carolyn, the economy or politics or COVID-19 or the competition or my circumstances are making it impossible for me to grow my business right now. And I would rather wait and see. But the fact is that that's the biggest mistake you could be making right now as a business owner, and that could actually mean the death of your business. Remember the Jamaican bobsled team? It's a video or a movie that I really love, but it's so true. If you don't sharpen your blades, if you don't practice, if you don't prepare, if you don't do what you can, even if there's limited resources, the competition will take over and ultimately someone else will be ahead of you and your business might be left behind. And most importantly, preparation will not gain you anything right away. You will not get paid right away. You will not win anything right away, but it's the key to long-term success. I believe that you are the creator of your own destiny. And yes, the challenge is here right now, but it's not where you are, it's where you choose to go right now. So you need to stop managing your circumstances and become the creator of the life and the business that you want right now. So I believe that now is the perfect time. If you start building your business later, when everyone else is building it, you'll be way behind. Every business has its seasons, right? You're like a farmer. You have to prepare the field, seed it, fertilize it to harvest later. And the business owners who optimize right now are the ones who will win the game and the race in the long term. Lastly, don't be a starving artist. Yes, you're an accountant, a lawyer, a teacher, a coach, or a consultant, but that's your art. First and foremost, you have to think like a business owner. So be the business owner first and the artist second. Now, my method works for a variety of people, including those of you who have been in business for a couple of years and maybe you've hit an income plateau. It also works for you if you're brand new to business and you want to do things right from the start. Mostly for those of you who are service-based, so you're a coach, a consultant, an attorney, a speaker, an agency owner perhaps, and you're working long hours and you need an elevated strategy. And you genuinely want to provide amazing value to your clients and you want to eventually scale to 7 figures, but without sacrificing anything in the process. Now, the real problem is that right now you need a new perspective. I always like to say a 7-figure business can't run on 6-figure principles. So you need to shift from piecemealing your business together to optimizing your business so it can grow the easy way. And our method has worked for a variety of clients from all over the world. Let me give you a couple of examples. Debbie Shadichi is a wedding business consultant that has literally shifted her business overnight from relying on word of mouth to now having a consistent quality stream of clients coming to her business every single month. And we have been able to enroll over 52 new clients for her business in just the last 12 months. Caitlin Marinelli is a coach from New York City. She works with high achievers that are extremely anxious and extremely stressed out, and she helps them create meaningful success. She used speaking and networking to fill her business, and she was stuck at about 6 figures a year. And by optimizing her business, we were able to create over $80,000 in the last 3 months alone. Whitney White, the founder of Take Back Your Time. Again, she used speaking, networking. Her business wasn't optimized enough and it kept her stuck at about $10K a month. And after optimizing with our method, she's now at a consistent $50,000 in monthly revenue. And then lastly, Dawn Burke. Dawn Burke is a consultant and she was struggling with a very long, inefficient sales process. And after we optimized her business, she was able to enroll a new $100,000 consulting client very quickly. And if you stay until the end, I also have a gift for you. And this is a gift of service. So there's nothing for sale today. I'm not going to make any offers. This is a pure training-based workshop. But there is a gift of service at the end, so make sure you stay tuned. Now let's talk about the 7-figure business growth method behind my business success. The first growth area I'd like to look at with you is your best buyer and your best programs. Now, if you don't have a best buyer and you're offering your best programs, this is what's happening in your business. Most likely you're undercharging for your services. You're working with a variety of different types of buyers, and you maybe have a variety of programs, but none of them sell really well. You might feel a sense of overwhelm, experience low profitability, your marketing feels ineffective, and you're working a lot for low revenue. And everything sort of works okay, but nothing works really great. Now, when you change that and you use the best buyers and programs strategy, you get to elevate your prices. You know you have one perfect customer and you have 1 to 2 perfectly aligned programs. Your marketing begins to work, your prospects will buy much more easily, your branding sells, your messaging converts, and you work a lot less and earn a lot more. So that focus creates efficiency in your business. So here's what you can do about this right now. Decide on your best buyer, decide on your best offers, and double down on both. And here's a really quick and dirty way for you to do this right now. I want you to list out all of your different types of buyers, your clients, people you worked with in the past, as well as your programs. And then rate your buyers and programs on 4 different categories. Number 1, how profitable they are. Number 2, how easy it is for you to deliver them. That means how time consuming are those programs? How easy is it for you to actually work with those specific buyers? So rate that. Ease of sale. That means how easy is it for you to sell the program or sell to the buyer? And then lastly, enjoyment. How much do you enjoy delivering the programs and working with these buyers? And you might have specific aha moments where maybe you're working with a specific type of buyer, but they're really low on most of these categories and a majority of your time is spent there. Maybe you'll find certain areas in your business where you can spend a lot more time on better buyers, offering them better programs, and with that achieve a lot more profitability, joy, ease, and business growth. Now, this is what we do in our business. We have 2 programs and 1 specific buyer, and we double down, and we really enjoy doing that, and that's how we've been able to grow our business. We have a group-based 8-week bridge program. We also have a hybrid 12-month program, and we work with service-based businesses that have about 2+ years experience. We love working with our clients. Our clients achieve massive results, and that's how our business has grown to over $4 million in revenue. We know who we serve. We love serving them. They're very profitable. We get the results, and that's how our business works. The second area is lead generation. So let's take a look at that. Now, without proper lead generation in your business, you are in this sort of vicious cycle. And this is what this looks like. You experience low cash flow. You feel like you need more clients in your business. What happens next? You create what I would call a reactive plan. That leads you to frantic marketing. That increases the problem because there's no long-term constant lead flow coming in. That creates more reaction, more stress, and more fear. And ultimately, you're on the revenue roller coaster and you're not really relying on your business. And you never know when your next client will show up and more revenue will be created. So you need a customer journey and you need to finally use automation the right way. Now, once you have proper lead generation set up, you get to enjoy a consistent high quality flow of prospects finding your business week after week. You can actually control how many sales calls you host. You enjoy speaking with those prospects. You eliminate manual marketing, so you spend up to 50% less time on social media. You get to automate your entire customer journey and drive a lot more of the perfect leads to your business to grow your revenue. And ultimately, you feel in control and you feel confident in growing the company because you can rely on your lead flow. Now, here's what a customer journey could look like for you. Example number 1 begins with creating awareness through a Facebook ad. Then you create interest by offering your leads an assessment. It's a quiz or a tool by which they can assess what's actually happening for them. From there, you move into an email follow-up sequence, and then you might offer them a series of videos or a webinar to really solidify their desire in working with you. And of course, you move them to action on a sales call. You could also work through a LinkedIn ad. So your LinkedIn ad could create your awareness. From there, you move them into a webinar to create interest. Your email follow-up sequence and your video series moves them to really desire you and prefer you over your competition. And again, a sales call moves them to action. And the best part about this customer journey here is that you can automate a majority of these steps except the sales call. But imagine, what if you could drive 5, 10, 15 highly qualified, pre-sold prospects to your business on a weekly basis? What if you could control that process, automate it, and then grow it and scale it, and then hire a sales team behind it? What could that mean for your business? I know this could literally transform your business overnight. So by simply focusing on growth area number 2, we could have a major impact. Now let's look at growth area number 3, your messaging. Let me give you an example of one of my companies. This is our manufacturing business. And on the left side, you see our old message. On the right side, you see our new message. Our old message was, we are a machining company offering a variety of CNC machining services from short to long runs with large and small parts as well as prototyping at competitive prices. Call us today. Now in this example, you notice that we have no specialty. We're not telling people what makes us different. We're not telling people why they should work with us. So the message is pretty poor. On the right-hand side, once we realized that our messaging was very bland and generic, we changed things a lot. So then the new message is, we are a high precision machining company specializing in machining components for the most critical applications with tight tolerances and requirements, giving our customers peace of mind with accuracy every time. Call us today. So it's a completely different message, right? So if you don't have the right message, the right bait in your business, and you're trying to be everything to everyone, your message will be generic and broad, right? Often you will not know what to say. Content creation is a chore for you. Your advertising will be expensive. Your lead quality will be low, and your quantity of leads will be low. Your sales will be difficult. The leads just don't see your value, and you have a hard time raising your prices. Now, once we adopted this messaging that really served us, we went from being a job shop to being a high precision machining company. Our profit margin went from 10 to 40%. Clients began to seek us out. Our revenue increased drastically. And maybe most importantly, working with the right types of clients was a lot of fun for my husband, Boris. So what can you do right now? Well, we need to do a little bit of research to figure out what your message should be. Once you know your best buyer, you can figure out their pain points and their desires and then write compelling copy. So through customer research and interviewing, you'll be able to get to the point and figure out the functional and emotional triggers you need to use in your messaging to become really compelling. And then once you know the functional and emotional triggers, you inject that into everything that makes you visible. Your tagline, your mission statement, website, social media profiles, email newsletter, follow-up sequences, webinars, landing pages, and everything else. And just in case you're wondering, a functional trigger is what people can see, smell, touch, hear, and experience in real life. It's the things that we either want to have in our lives or move away from, the things we want to get rid of, right? The emotional triggers are things that are emotional, right? That we want to feel, the feelings we want more of, and the feelings we want to leave behind. So you could look at the life wheel. The most important areas in our lives, our career, our relationships, our health, our growth, all those different areas that might be important to your buyers. And you could extract functional triggers and then associate them with their emotional triggers and write copy that is extremely compelling to where your ideal clients, your best buyers think that you know them inside and out and they know exactly why they should be working with you. The next growth area is extending customer value. When I realized the power of extending customer value, I was literally able to drive up revenue overnight. Because without that ability, you always depend on new clients to keep making money. It means you're leaving money on the table. It means you can't support clients long term, and you often experience cash flow issues. Now, when you have the ability to extend customer value, things change a lot for you. First of all, you'll be able to earn more money from existing clients, right? You'll be able to create greater next level results for them. You can support them in whole new ways, create more cash flow and overall more revenue for your business. So what can you do right now? Well, think in terms of upsells, downsells, cross-sells, and recurring plans. So everything you do in business needs to have a next step. Program 1 leads to program 2, right? Or program 1 leads to program 0. So you could have an upsell, a next level, or a downsell, a lower level. You could also offer people complementary services and products, or move them into something longer term to have them master what they learn in a membership type situation, for example. So how do you get this done? Well, first we need to be clear on who? Our best buyer, of course, right? Then we need to know our best programs. And when you look at your product or program suite, you might be able to see gaps and opportunities to serve clients at a higher level, at a new level, at a more maintenance level, or help them master what they learned even more. And if you know me, I love my numbers and I love giving you real examples. And so when you think about offering upsells, downsells, cross-sells, or ongoing programs, I would love for you to really do the math behind it. So imagine you have a group coaching program that is a 4-month program, that's your flagship program at $6,000, and you enroll 10 clients a month on average. Then imagine you also have a one-to-one program and you decide that this one-to-one program no longer serves you. It's too time consuming for you to deliver it. It's not fun. For some reason you want to let that go, and that's fine. And then you discover that there's actually a next level program that you can offer clients and upsell them or upgrade them once the group coaching program is complete. And maybe we begin to enroll 20 clients a year into a longer term next level program. When you look at the numbers, you go from $820,000 in revenue to just over $1 million in revenue by simply switching out your program offerings and coming up with new ways of serving clients at a much better level. Let's keep moving on to growth area number 5, your pricing and your sales process. Now, when you have issues with pricing in your sales process, you're most likely undercharging or overcharging for your programs. You most likely have a lengthy sales process and you're probably losing some sales. When you optimize this area, you get to close more deals, close them faster, and boost your revenue. And here's what you can do about this right now. When it comes to your sales process, really take a look at what's happening from when a client first knows about you to when they begin to buy from you, when they enroll. and think of ways to boost that process every step of the way. For example, you could use a webinar to pre-sell them more, or use a video series to build more desire and interest. You could pre-screen them more to talk to more of the right types of people. You could sell over the phone if right now you're selling over email. You could dial out to people, make more connections, get more people on the phone, and even follow up more. Really create a hands-on follow-up process so that you know none of your leads are falling through the cracks. When it comes to pricing, most of our clients are able to raise their prices, even if it's marginally, without any customer impact whatsoever. And then lastly, when it comes to your sales skills, you might consider scripting your calls to feel really strong and on point when you have your sales conversations, and working on your mindset around sales. If there's issues in your mindset and how you feel when it comes to selling, working in that area so that you show up more authentically, you show up more confidently, and more maybe even approachable and stronger, working on that mindset of sales is really important. So let's take a look and see what the math behind this could be. Imagine that right now you're charging $2,000 per client and you're raising your prices just a little bit and we go to $2,500. Imagine then you boost the number of sales calls you're hosting from 15 to 20 per month and you improve your sales skills. So you're not closing 10, but you're closing 15. Before, you're earning $20,000. Now you're earning $37,500 per month. As you can see, by making these small incremental shifts, you're almost doubling your bottom line revenue. It's that powerful. And here's the last area in our growth method, and that's your team and your systems. So what does it look like when you have no team or your team is not performing and you're not using the right systems? Well, you feel this overall sense of overwhelm and responsibility that creates a lot of burnout. You feel like the monkey in the middle. That's when everything depends on you. Everybody always comes to you with questions, and it can lead to business owner burnout because you're limited to 40 hours a week, right? Hopefully you're not working more. You can't grow this way unless you're sacrificing your health, your relationships, your friends, the things that are important to you. You're doing a lot of manual work and you have a lot of inefficiencies in your business. And it doesn't have to be this way. Once you optimize your team and your systems, you get your time back. You feel more balanced. You feel more supported. You even achieve more without working more. You can save money and you can give other people opportunities to actually make a difference by giving them jobs. And you grow strategically instead of through hustling and forcing. So this is what your business could look like right now. It's you at the top and a few people supporting you. And this is what I would like for your business to look like once we optimize it. It's you at the top as the founder, but there are key people on your team who are responsible for certain key areas in your business. So if you're a coach or a consultant, for example, you might consider hiring a coaching team and a sales team and an advertising, marketing, or operations team and a customer service and back office team to help you feel fully supported. So look at how you spend your time and how your team spends their time and find opportunities where a system can take over what it is that you're doing right now and get it done faster and with a lot less potential errors. My client Brigida is a shining example of accomplishing just that. When she came to us, she said, I have a 3-year-old son and he's my priority. I want to grow my business, but I only want to work 5 hours a day and I want to take my Fridays off. So we focused heavily on building her team. We hired a sales team. We delegated sales. We focused on complete automation in her marketing. And she was able to double her business in size while keeping her family-friendly work hours. So it is possible to grow your business without working more if you know exactly where to focus and you're open to leveraging automation, team building, and all the different growth areas I'm showing you today. So let's recap these 6 key growth areas. We talked about deciding on your best buyer and programs, automating your lead generation, up-leveling your message, finding ways to extend customer value, optimizing your pricing and your sales process, and last but not least, building a team and using the right systems. So now think for a moment, how much more revenue could you generate in your business if you strategically optimized these 6 growth areas? How much would it be? Because I've just shown you the system and I've made the mistakes for you. I've made many mistakes over the last couple of years so that you can avoid them in your business. I've shown you that small, simple tweaks can make a major impact in your business. I also taught you how to use the 6 growth areas to grow your business quickly and efficiently, and I gave you actual examples from clients who did just that. Now, there's only one more step for you to take, and that is to take inspired action, because without action, nothing changes, right? So if you're excited about applying these strategies to your business, but you need help to figure out what to do right away, I want to help you personally to implement everything. And this is my gift to you today. In the beginning, I said I would have a gift, and this is my gift of service to you. I would like to offer you a private 60-minute business growth session with me. On this call, you and I get to know each other and we analyze your business in the 6 key growth areas and how they really apply to you. We find your opportunities to grow your income and profit, and you leave the call with action steps to grow your business in the simplest and most effective way. This call is completely free and you can book the call below the video right now. Now, this session is not for everyone, so let me make it clear who this is really for. This session is for you if you're a service-based business owner. So you're a coach, a consultant, a trainer, you're in health and wellness, an agency owner, financial, legal, real estate, and so on. This is for you if you have been in business for 2 years or more, so you have some experience. This is also for you if you want to generate $50,000 or more per month in your business. So that's approximately what your goal income is, or more, of course. And you want to grow your business right now and you're ready to take action right now. So you're not, what I call a procrastinator, where you're learning and learning and learning, but you're really procrastinating by learning and you never really take action. I want this to be for someone that is ready to take action right now. And that means this call is not for you if you're not a service-based business, if you don't have a business yet, so if you're completely new, if you don't want to take action right now, or you would rather do everything on your own without help, then the call is not for you. If you're wondering why I'm offering this call, well, it's really simple. Your business is unique in every way possible, and it requires a customized approach. There is no course or program for your business to make it grow. There's only a customized solution based on the 6 key growth areas we talked about today. So I would like to offer you an expert perspective to show you where you've been stuck and what you need to do right now to maximize your revenue and your profitability. There really is no need for you to struggle and find your fixes on your own. And if we both think that it's a fit, we can talk about working together in one of our programs. So book your call right now. There's a calendar below. Simply select the time that works best for you, and then you and I will be talking in just a couple of days from now. Again, my name is Carol Ansaldo. Thank you so much for your attention today. I hope this served you, and I hope to speak with you very soon.